is my review for Dangan Ronpa the animation episode 6. So let's get into this. So this week's episode of Dangan Ronpa the animation. This was a good episode this week. I'm mad at the show, man. I am mad at the show. Like, it's so frustrating because like all the characters I like are getting off right now, man. Like the last episode, it had Owada die. I'm like, why Owada, man? He was a beast, and then he's dead. And then this episode, Owada's friend, freaking Ishimaru, he's gone now. And I'm just like, who's next? Asahina? Because that's the only other character I like in the show. If Asahina dies, I'm gonna flip the table. Like, this is just stupid. God dang it. But this was a good episode this week, nonetheless. I'm gonna start off with this part with Chihiro, and then I'm gonna kind of backtrack a little bit. But basically, Chihiro, before he died, he ended up like going to his computer, and he's like a credible programmer. Basically, he's very good at programming computers and so on and so forth, and he's very smart with this. And so basically, what he did is made an alter ego within this computer. And the thing is, it's also in this room where there's no cameras or any kind of surveillance, so you can't see what's going on, or a motivator can't see what's going on. So the thing is, basically, Chihiro is tapping into the school system and stuff and getting information and then giving it back to them. So they'll eventually know what's going on, why this is happening, what's up with Mona Bear, and it's gonna reveal a lot of things. Chihiro, you a beast. That was a very good move on her part, or on his part, I mean. So that was kind of cool to see that they all interact with it and everything, and that's where Ishimaru comes in. He kind of interacts with it, and we end up getting like a little touchy moment with Owada. Like there's like an image of Owada that come on the screen, and Owada was just kind of giving him advice, and Ishimaru was crying and stuff. And that was a touching scene. Like I said, I like Ishimaru and stuff. Like I say, he's dead in this episode, but he cries, and all of a sudden he turns Super Saiyan mode after he got that speech. He's like, like, turn all shiny and his eyes all red. Like, I don't know what the heck happened. Like he said, he has a white soul inside of him. So apparently he turned Super Saiyan. So hey, that's how it works, I guess. And so after that, as they were getting done with the computer and everything, and they're just telling Chihiro to just continue wiretapping into the school and all that crap. Basically Chihiro ends up bringing up this picture where it had Owada, Chihiro, and Leon all together, all buddy. Like when was that picture taken before? Like it's weird that this is a picture. It looks legit. So it's like, what's going on here? Like there's a big conspiracy happening now, because then you gotta ask yourselves, was this before all this stuff happened? Like the thing is, we kind of came to the assumption, not to mention they all did. Like they came to the assumption that they didn't know each other at all, right? So how can there be a picture of them being all buddy like that? All of a sudden, like I said, this is weird. Like, did they know each other beforehand, or what's happening, or is their memory like really messed up? Like something's really bad is going on. It seems like maybe one of them like wiped their memories or something. We don't really know exactly what happened. So this is, like I said, a big gigantic conspiracy happening. And so the next day after that, the fat man. It's the fat man. I can't remember the guy's name. The fat dude and Ishimaru ends up arguing with each other about the computer and everything, because the fat man, he starts talking to Chihiro, or the alter ego, and got a real good connection off of him. Because it's a guy, I mean, or a girl. I don't know. Like I said, the thing gender bender. But the whole point is, the fat man got a real good connection to it, and he's like he fell in love with it, basically. It's with the computer, basically, because he's like, she got to know me. She got to know me, man. Like that's what's happening. And these just kind of get mad like about this. It's like, just stop talking about the computer. It's not your computer, and blah blah blah. And so the whole thing is it's like it's no one's computer, basically, and they kind of just left it alone. The problem is though, the computer ended up disappearing. And then that's where all the fiasco just came in this episode, because after all this, people were getting jacked up with the Justice Hammer and freaking Megatron coming in here. It's time to pull on, man. Let's go. But yeah, the whole point is, you can't. The freaking Megatron was coming up there and knocking everybody out with the freaking hammer. Like, what's going on here? And so it was really weird. Like, one girl got hit, told him to go this way. They were running that way, and the person got hit. The fat man got hit, and he's like, "Oh crap!" The guy went that way, and like it was a freaking wild goose chase until someone got killed. And that's basically what happened. Freaking what was it? Ishimaru, I think, was the one that died first, and it sucks. And so then the other thing is they come back, and then we see the fat man. The fat man then is dead, or was supposed to be dead anyways, because yes, he looked like he was, but he woke back up basically, and the related message that the person, basically the killer, was Yasuhiro. Yasuhiro is the guy with like the spiky hair, and he's with the freaking ball and everything like that. And that's when I think he dies. I think he's dead. So yeah, he's dead. I'm not saying he's not. I don't think he's dead. He died after that. So 2 people died in this episode here. Like I said, it was a big wild goose chase, and they're trying to figure out who the heck the killer is and what's like how it all happened. Because the thing is, it don't make no sense because they were going back and forth, and most of them were together. The problem was Yasuhiro was not there the entire time. All this stuff was going on, Yasuhiro was not there at all. The problem here is though, because I want to backtrack now from the first part of this episode. Mona Bear was presenting them with money. He had like 2 million yen, and the person that graduates will get that money. The thing is, Yasuhiro was like, "Ooh, that money, like going all crazy. He's looking really happy about that. That's the whole thing I'm trying to get at. So the thing here is, it's too simple. It cannot be Yasuhiro. Because the thing is, it's just too simplistic. That's the problem. It's like everything's going towards Yasuhiro here, and even the fat dudes even said it was Yasuhiro. Maybe it was, but I just feel like that's way too easy. Then you know what I mean? Like it's way too easy, and I feel like there's more to it. And I go back to the computer scene where the computer got stolen and everything. And the thing is, you gotta understand the people that were arguing with Batman and Ishimaru. Who that died in this episode? Ishimaru and the Fat Man. And what the computer was all about is, like I said, wiretapping going into the freaking school stuff. And so the thing is here, I'm getting at this. The last episode, towards the end of the episode, from the last episode, we had like Mona Bear talking to somebody. We don't know who that is, but it's like the 16th student. So there's another student that hasn't been presented to us yet, and I'm assuming he's the one that kind of caused some of this ruckus. I don't know if he was maybe the killer, but I know he had something to do with the whole computer thing, possibly. And maybe he could have been the killer because, like I said, the people that are arguing were the Fat Man and Ishimaru at that time with the computer and everything, and it's coincidentally they both died. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It could be that mysterious person that we haven't seen yet, but right now it just seems like it's more on Yasuhiro at the moment. Because then the thing is, the problem is the reason why it could be Yasuhiro is for the simple fact that he was looking so hard at that money. You know what I mean? He was looking really hard at that money. Like he really wanted that money. It seems like, and he probably really wanted to graduate. So that's why he maybe wanted to take this incentive to try to actually kill some people. So, like I said, I don't know. I'm not even putting my detective cap on right now because this episode was very interesting. I'm just curious. I'm just very curious to see what's going to happen next. That's basically where I'm getting at with this right now. So, I don't know. Like I said, this was a good episode. Animation was good. You know, stories progressing very well. I'm actually having a good connection with the characters. Like I was saying, this is my first impressions. Like I'm surprised. I didn't think I was going to get a good connection with the characters, but I'm actually getting quite a bit of connection with the characters. So that's all kind of interesting as well. Oh yeah, one other thing I want to kind of mention to you. When it comes to Celis, her name was, I think, Celis. That girl, basically, she's similar to Togami, where she's very calm and collective and stuff. The problem is, this episode, she's not calm and collective at all. Like, what happened to her personality? She seems very worried because she got bonked on the head by freaking Megatron. I mean, not Megatron, Optimus Prime. But the whole point is, got bonked on the head with the Justice Hammer, and she started acting all different. Like, she had more emotion and stuff, so it was weird. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really see. Maybe it's just because she was frantic, though. She was scared or something. I don't know. Part of me felt like something was off about her as well. I don't know. I guess I don't know. It could be maybe her. I don't know, because she wasn't always there with them too. Because that's what Tagami even pointed out. But he kind of had a good alibi. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe she could be an accomplice. I don't know. I'm just throwing everything out there at this point. So, okay, I'm done. Leave your comments below. Put your detective caps on. Who do you think the killer is? I'm very curious what y'all thoughts are on this. Because, like I said, a lot of the stuff is really confusing, going all over the place. But leave your comments below what you think. Like this review. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Dangan Ronpa reviews from me. So this has been the Breakmaster. And until then, people, break out. I'll come for you next.